Hardening and tempering, also known as drawing, are very common heat treating processes performed on carbon steels and tool steels. This process requires a heat treating furnace, like this one. However, before moving forward, make sure that you are familiar with all safety and operating procedures. In this demonstration, we're going to harden an O1 workpiece. To begin, set the upper chamber of the furnace to the proper temperature. In this case, that temperature is 1,475 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, set the lower chamber of the furnace to the required drawing temperature. For this O1 workpiece, that's 900 degrees Fahrenheit. Once the upper furnace chamber reaches temperature, put on the required PPE. This includes safety glasses, a fireproof long-sleeve jacket, fireproof gloves, and a heat-resistant face shield. Then open the furnace and place the workpiece inside using tongs intended for heat treatment. After the steel reaches the hardening temperature, wait 5 more minutes and then use your tongs to remove it from the furnace and quench it in a specially designed oil held in a metal tank. It's important to submerge the part completely in the oil, otherwise it may catch fire. Once it's submerged, move the part around in the oil for several seconds and then let it sit in the oil for several additional minutes in order to bring the workpiece down to a safe handling temperature. After cooling and cleaning the oil from the workpiece, place it in the lower chamber for tempering. Keep in mind that it's very important to allow the part to soak for the time recommended by the steel producer. Once the workpiece has been soaked at the proper drawing temperature, remove it from the furnace with a pair of tongs. Tempering doesn't require quenching, but for safety purposes, it's better to quench rather than leave a hot metal part someplace where a fellow worker may accidentally touch it. In some cases, including air hardening steel, quenching is not recommended. In situations like these, make sure to place the hot part in a safe location on a metal plate with a highly visible hot sign to warn anyone in the area that the part should not be handled. And never place hot steel on a wooden workbench or near any combustible or flammable materials.